Okay, today we're going to talk about fish fingers, and we're going to have the kids to have a little go at doing this themselves, because kids a lot of the time think a fish finger is actually a fish that has fingers, and that's not quite the way it works. But before we do that, let me just tell you a little bit something about what we're going to do for the adults, because yeah, mums and dads can eat fish fingers as well, but what we've also got is these little spice bags. Now, what you can do is, while you're doing the fish fingers, you can have a little bit of a salmon marinade. Neil, tell us about these. What are they?
Right, this is hot and spicy salmon marinade.
Right.
Basically, it's a powder you put in the bag, you shake it, leave it in there for 20 minutes, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so just literally in here is a salmon steak.
That's right.
Believe me, it's there. We've just popped it in the bag. We're going to roll it back and forth, get that flavouring on it. Just literally close up the top of the bag, and by the time we've done the fish fingers, then we're going to be bang on ready to go with that. And what will you do with the salmon then?
You can grill, bake or fry.
Okay. Okay, well, while we're on the diet tribe tip, we'll be grilling it. We won't be baking it, okay? We're now all fried. So we're going to pop that, just literally pop that under the grill for 2-3 minutes aside. If you've got a nice bit of skin on the back of the salmon, do that second. Get it nice and crispy on the top, because that adds a little bit of flavour. And you can eat the fish skin.
Yeah, I have actually skinned those.
You have skinned them, yeah. But you can eat fish skin, and it does change the way that fish tastes. It gives you a little bit of a crunch to it as well. It's lovely, without putting any fat on there. We've got some lovely cod here. Tell us about it.
That's right, it's lovely fresh cod. It's been deboned,
Yeah.
and the fillets have been cut in half, and I think they're going to cut them down again.
Yeah, we're going to cut them down into little slices. And is it, obviously, prepped as it is here on the plate is the way that you can have it from Tuckers?
Yeah, absolutely. We've also taken the skin off these,
Yeah.
so you know how fussy kids are.
This is just a very quick and simple thing to do, because the kids feel like they're involved. You just literally get an egg, crack it in there, okay, and give it a little bit of a whisk. Now give that to the kids to whisk up. Okay, so while you're doing that, let me just show you what you do. We just get this lovely piece of fish, you lay it out there. It doesn't have to be big, long fish fingers. Forget everything you learned from Captain Birdseye, because we're going to do this a different way altogether. Okay, we're going to take a little piece there, and we're going to cut them into little diagonals. I suggest that you do that rather than the kids, because they'll be mixing up the egg there. We're going to take the egg, just pour it onto the plate there. Very simple. Get the kids to do that. They'll love that. And then we've got some bread here, which get a cheese grater and some buns, because kids love grating cheese, but they love grating bread even more. Take the egg, take the fish, plonk it in the egg. Lovely and messy. Kids love this. Okay? Lay it in the breadcrumbs, roll it over once again. Just going to drop that in there. And they're lovely and crunchy, these ones, because we've got quite a heavy grating on the bread. Okay? Another one here. There we go. Drop that on there. Place them on there. Now, if you're very health conscious, okay, avoid the salt and pepper while you're cooking it. Dip that in again, because it needs a little bit more. Avoid the salt and pepper while you're cooking it. Place the salt and pepper on there afterwards, and then you just literally drop that into a deep pan. You can have deep hot fried oil, deep hot oil, or you can get into a hot oven just as it stands like that. Put a little bit of a glaze on the top of it, and you've got fish fingers. Now, they take literally about 4 to 5 minutes when they're in a hot pan. In the oven, literally about 8 or 9 minutes and nothing more. Or you can plonk them under a grill, just flip them over, and you can keep an eye on them that way. And it's really exciting. The kids see the excitement on the kids, because they can see fish fingers forming before their eyes as the breadcrumbs turn nice and golden. Plonk it on a plate, homemade chips or boiled potatoes, a little bit of salad. They will love it, and they'll be asking you to do it week after week. And what we're going to do is just watch this, because this is the beauty of it, because when you cut a fish finger in half that is from a supermarket, then it all just falls to bits. This flakes beautifully. Look at that fish.